today I'm going to be teaching you some fun facts about MC Escher while turning him into an anime character. I'm going to be drawing MC Escher on Procreate. The basic step is drawing the basic shapes. I'm going to start with a circle, and I noticed that his head is pretty long. Then I'm drawing a shape to emulate his beard, mustache, and then kind of sketching in his facial features. Some fun facts you may or may not know about MC Escher is his full name is Moritz Cornelis Escher. He is considered one of the world's most famous graphic artists. While he primarily focused on printmaking, he was also a draftsman, book illustrator, tapestry designer, and muralist. Escher's work is considered very mathematical. They tend to be very precise in perspective and line work, even though many of them are considered impossible, and he contributed mostly to the Surrealism art movement. Escher spent most of his childhood in Arnhem, Netherlands, where he aspired to be an architect growing up. However, as he grew older and was encouraged by his teacher, Samuel Jasurin de Mesquita, he shifted his work towards drawing and printmaking. First, I'm just doing the base colors, all the flat stuff, and then I'm going to add my shadows, and then add my highlights. His early work consisted of Rome and Italy's countrysides. While he lived in Italy, he spent the spring and summer months traveling throughout the country to make drawings, and then later in his Rome studio he turned them into prints. While depicting Italy and Rome, Escher often played around with his illustrations and created surreal, mind-bending effects that were often contradictory. He usually made these more dramatic by using a harsh contrast of black and white. Once he left in 1935, he grew more interested in something he called mental imagery, which were often based on theoretical ideas. This was largely due to his revisit in 1936 to the 14th century palace of the Alhambra in Granada, Spain. The tile work in the palace inspired him to start his metamorphosis prints, and this became a favorite theme of his. After 1935, he became more interested and involved in impossible spaces and mind games, which sparked the pieces he's most known for today. During his lifetime, Escher made over 2,000 drawings and sketches and 488 lithographs. Inspired by his very famous artwork, I'm going to be creating some staircases in the background. Of course, not to the same intensity that MC Escher usually does his, but I'm just going to emulate it and then apply a Gaussian blur, as you can see on my screen, to kind of blur it out. So the main focal point is MC Escher himself. A little finessing here and there, and then that's it. This is my final image of MC Escher. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please share it with a fellow art nerd, and if you love receiving quality and free art education, subscribe.